President Joe Biden's Secretary of State Antony Blinken recently promised American diplomats would return to Ukraine. And today, U.S. diplomats did just that, traveling back into the war-torn country. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. Those U.S. diplomats who were previously stationed in the capital of Ukraine, Kyiv, pulled out when war broke out back in late February. And today, they came back to Ukraine, at least briefly.
In devastated Mariupol, Ukraine, a rescue operation to evacuate civilians from a steel plant. Elderly women and mothers with small children climbing over rubble. And as they fight for survival,
today is my first day back in Ukraine.
U.S. diplomats returned to Ukraine, holding a news conference in Lviv near the Polish border, saying their message to Russia is, you failed. Ukraine is still standing.
It's important symbolically that we're there to provide in-person support and discussions with the Ukrainians, but it also just helps us do our job.
For now, they'll be making day trips to Lviv with the plan, conditions permitting, to be back in the capital by the end of May.
We too want to come back as quickly as possible, and so we are, of course, heeding the advice of our security professionals, but as soon as they give us the green light, we'll be back in Kyiv.
Meanwhile, as President Joe Biden presents awards to top performers from dozens of federal agencies.
But you chose public service. And the families in every corner of this country are better off today because you made that choice.
First Lady Jill Biden will soon be heading overseas. She plans to leave Thursday to visit Ukrainian refugees seeking shelter in Romania and Slovakia. And on the U.S. economic front, the Fed this week is set to raise interest rates by a 0.5 percentage point to curb inflation, making it cost more to borrow for cars and homes. Republicans push back against the president's policies, writing today, Americans are fed up with Biden's gas hike, so we're helping them register to vote.
Finally, this past weekend, President Biden and the First Lady attended the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and in his remarks, the president made light of the criticism he's faced in his first 15 months in office, and he also took aim at Republicans and Donald Trump. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.